Good day to you, sir. The workmen were able to break open a doorway in the basement. It would afford a way to come and go along the north bank, free from prying eyes, should someone require such a thing.
found 3 days later, having survived on nothing but the flesh of his own horses. In a public statement, the Assembly honoured General Fromental as a hero of the Republic.
So,
Seems you've been busy.
tracking down the man who killed your father, yes.
Best of luck. He's killed most of my allies and intimidated the rest into silence. No closer now than I was 2 years ago.
I've seen him.
What? When? Where can I find him?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. He wants you dead, Elise.
What? You want to protect me?
I want to help you. The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot be serious. I don't trust the assassins.
Do you trust me? I haven't changed that much, Elise. I'm still the same boy who distracted the cook while you stole the jam. The same one who helped you over the wall into that dog-infested orchard.
All right. Take me to your Brotherhood. I'll hear their offer.
Offer may be a bit strong.
See what I'm saying, or rather, that it should not.
Is that?
Bloody Templar. What's he doing?
Really?
They're a touch paranoid when it comes to security.
2 right turns, 73 steps, then down a flight of stairs, a left and another right. Did I get all that?
What the hell you done this time, pisspot?
The Templars have marked her for death.
So you brought her here?
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
Shut up!
Well, what have we here?
No.
My name is...
For heaven's sake, take that blindfold off. Ridiculous.
My name is Elise de la Serre. My father was François de la Serre, Grand Master of the Templar Order. I've come to ask for your help.
Continue.
Mirabeau. Must we rehash this debate again?
We must, and we will, Master Kimmer. If you cannot see the advantage in being owed a favor by Francois de la Serre's daughter, I despair for our future. Continue, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Oh, here we go.
You are not men with whom I would normally parley, monsieur. But my father is dead, as are my allies within the Order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge, so be it.
Parlay, my arse! It's a trick! To make us lower our guard! I say we kill her, send her head back as a warning.
Belek.
Enough! Plainly, this discussion is better conducted in private.
If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Certainly.
Arno,
Perhaps you should accompany her. I am sure you two have much to talk about.
You're well.
That went about as well as I expected.
Give it time. Mirabeau will talk them around.
Do you really think we'll find him? After all this time?
His luck can't last forever. François Germain believed Lafrenière was... Yes? The shop's on the Rue Saint-Antoine. Why? What the... Elise?
Where are you going? Slow down!
Wait for me! What are you doing? Please!
Come back here, you thief!
Where are you going? What was that about?
Honor. François Germain was my father's lieutenant.
What?
He was cast out of the order when I was a girl. Something about heretical notions or Jacques de Molay, I'm not entirely sure. But he should be dead. He died years ago.
Did anyone tell him that?
I would very much like to ask him a few questions.
So would I. Upstairs. That's where his workshop was. It might not even be the same Germain. All right, perhaps it is the same Germain. Looks like no one's home. Please.
Don't tell me. It's a trap. It's a trap.
I'll sacrifice you! Well, look who it is. Kill them!
Well, that was bracing.
Just like that time in Marseille.
Bit more blood this time around.
There's nothing here.
He must have known his bluff wouldn't hold up.
So we've lost him again.
Maybe not. Let's keep looking. Locked. Maybe we could do that. Well, now I know why this wasn't on the official tour.
Oh no. Look.
It's him. The bastard killed my father.
We have to tell Mirabeau as soon as I'll take care of this. Meet me at Mirabeau's estate. Stay down. Do you see them?
The windows across the street.
Watch out!
Initiate, this is Bishop. Do you copy? Good bloody work out there. You found him. Francois Thomas Germain, Grandmaster of the Templars and a sage to boot. By our reckoning, that's the second sage to rise to the Templars' highest rank. A troubling trend. Until we know more about this Germain, stick with Arnaud. He might have outlived this Grandmaster, and that could lead us to his body. Bishop out.
J'espère qu'il n'est pas sujet au vertige.
Seigneur, mais que se passe?
What's here, Anna?
But the government must take immediate steps, or there will be a famine.
Just answer me this one question.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Vas-y, c'est amusant.
Qu'y a-t-il?
Elise? Monsieur Mirabeau? Elise? Elise? What is this?
I found him like this. I didn't.
Of course not. But I have to report this to the council immediately. They'll know what to do.
No! They don't trust me as it is. I'll be their suspect, first and last.
You're right. Of course you're right.
What are we going to do?
We find out what happened. A handkerchief. Lady's handkerchief.
So, we can count half the noble women of Paris as suspects, then?
Maybe one of the staff will recognize it. Poison.
Let me see that. Aconite. Hard to detect unless you know what you're looking for.
Popular with Templars, is it?
With anyone who wants to get away with murder. But yes.
Tell me about this aconite.
I'd have thought an assassin would be something of an expert on the subject.
We prefer Datura.
Well, aconite is almost impossible to detect, and the symptoms resemble natural causes. Useful when you need to get rid of someone without martyring them.
And how would one go about acquiring it?
Grows easily enough in a garden, but for the symptoms to have come on so suddenly, it must have been processed.
Or purchased through an apothecary. Tell me about this aconite.
I'd have thought an assassin would be something of an expert on the subject.
We prefer Datura.
Well, aconite is almost impossible to detect, and the symptoms resemble natural causes. Useful when you need to get rid of someone without martyring them.
And how would one go about acquiring it?
Grows easily enough in a garden, but for the symptoms to have come on so suddenly, it must have been processed.
Or purchased through an apothecary.
Yes, sir.
Have you been here all day?
No, sir. I arrived at 4 to see to this week's delivery of wine.
Anyone else arrived since then?
Only the young lady with the red hair, sir. She went straight away to the master's study.
And you haven't been upstairs?
The weekly wine delivery is quite extensive, sir.
I see. Thank you for your time.
Sir?
Do you recognize this handkerchief?
Oh, yes, sir. It belongs to Emily.
Emily?
The maid. I'm given to understand she saved up her wages for a month to purchase it. It made her feel like a lady, she told me.
And where is Emily now?
At the market, sir.
Thank you.
Of course, sir.
Tell me about this aconite.
I'd have thought an assassin would be something of an expert on the subject.
We prefer Datura.
Well, aconite is almost impossible to detect, and the symptoms resemble natural causes. Useful when you need to get rid of someone without martyring them.
And how would one go about acquiring it?
Grows easily enough in a garden, but for the symptoms to have come on so suddenly, it must have been processed.
Or purchased through an apothecary. Did anyone visit your master today?
I believe so. Monsieur Kima had an appointment at least. I think he arrived while I was collecting the laundry at Madame Duval's.
Merci. You've been most helpful. Why did you kill Monsieur Mirabel?
What?
You poisoned his wine. I want to know why.
If this is a game of some sort, monsieur, I do not find it amusing. I would never harm him. And anyways, I don't even have a key to the wine cellar. Only monsieur and the butler do.
Apologies. I was out of line.
Yes, sir.
Your master is dead.
What?
Poisoned. But I suspect you already knew that.
Poison? How dare you? I've served the Mirabeau family for 2 generations. The Count personally requested I come and work for him in Paris. And you have the gall, the gall, to accuse me of killing him. For what reason, might I ask? Dissatisfaction at being paid twice the going wage? Envy for the greatest statesman of our time? Perhaps I burned for revenge on the man who paid for my daughter's medicine when she took ill with distemper.
Perhaps I misjudged you. Forgive me.
I've told you everything I know.
Haven't you said enough?
Doesn't look like it was forced.
So the killer was expected?
A guest, perhaps? Or a servant? Tell me about this aconite.
I'd have thought an assassin would be something of an expert on the subject.
We prefer datura.
Well, aconite is almost impossible to detect, and the symptoms resemble natural causes. Useful when you need to get rid of someone without martyring them.
And how would one go about acquiring it?
Grows easily enough in a garden, but for the symptoms to have come on so suddenly, it must have been processed.
Or purchased through an apothecary. Looks like he was expecting a visitor.
Who?
Master Kema.
What is that?
It's the weapon that killed your father.
That's a Templar badge of office.
What's it doing here?
Painting a picture.
Templar poison? Templar pin? It looks damning.
Bravo! You figured it out. My cunning plan was to murder the only assassin who doesn't want to see me dead, then stand about waiting to be discovered.
Not the only assassin.
You're right, I'm sorry. But you know this wasn't my doing.
I believe you. The Brotherhood, though.
Then let's find the real killer before they get wind of this.
How are you, Anna?
Ah, Monsieur Dorian. What can I do for you?
Mirabeau is dead.
Dead?
Murdered.
I knew this truce would come to a bad end. I'll have to summon the rest of the council to deal with this.
Elise had nothing to do with it. I'll stake my life on that fact. Please, give me a little more time. I'll find the killer.
Very well. You have until tomorrow morning. No later.
Mirabeau was poisoned with aconite.
Poison? Do I need to point out that that particular strain is a favorite of the Templars?
You do not. Where might one acquire aconite in such strong concentrations?
Any doctor could prescribe it in diluted form. I myself take a tincture of aconite for my heart. It's strictly regulated, of course. But I do know of an apothecary in Le Marais who's willing to overlook such petty legal matters.
Thank you.
Well?
You had access to Mirabeau. You've disagreed with him publicly on many occasions, and you plainly know how to kill a man.
I also have gout so severe I cannot climb stairs some days, and my eyes grow dimmer with every passing week. To say nothing of the dozen or more brother assassins who can vouch for the fact that I've been here since dawn.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to imply.
No, you meant to accuse, and you did it rather poorly. Now kindly stop wasting the time you've been given, and find the true killer.
Oui, monsieur.
Hey, Arno.
La bienvenue.
Dis donc en tête, toi.
Bien, je retourne dans ta campagne.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
Thought you might need some help.
I think I can handle a lone druggist.
Un divertissement.
Bonsoir. I wonder if you might add...
Not again!
Well played.
Wait. Damn you, come back here! Slow down! Wait!
Stand back, you animal!
I just have a few questions!
Stand back, you animal! Leave me alone! Don't hurt me!
Woohoo! Here.
Please! I never told anyone! I did just as you said!
What are you talking about?
You're with the other one, aren't you? The hooded man.
Tell me about this other one. Who is he?
I don't know! I never saw his face! Ah! He threatened to kill me if I didn't give him the poison! I didn't ask questions! Ah! I keep only a small quantity in stock! He took that straight away, but he told me where to drop off the second dose!
Second dose?
Here! That's all I know, I swear it! Ah!
Go on, then. Think of this as a wonderful story to frighten your grandchildren with.
Well?
You were right. He gave our mysterious killer the poison. And he said the killer wore a hood like mine.
Well, there are shades of grey in every good story.
If we've been betrayed from within...
That would explain why the killer tried to frame me.
Here. This is where the apothecary delivered his wares.
What are we waiting for?
I am the Chevalier d'Eon, master swordsman, diplomat, and sometimes spy. Do not be confused by my attire. I simply prefer to clothe myself in female garb.
It is a little confusing.
You are an assassin. I'm hoping you can help me, but first, I'd like to ensure that you're the man for the job. There are several swordsmen who will test your acumen. Challenge each of them and draw first blood. And watch you don't step on my dress.
And of course, my friend, a duel it is.
I'll serve as a second to both of you.
Moderate!
Stop! A hit! Well fought! You are the victor!
We have a champion!
Un homme comme on en voit peu.
This is my fight for duty!
Oh my, a duelist, are we? How amusing. This man will judge the hits. I have an appointment presently, but this shan't take much time. Enough! Leave me alone!
Come back, coward!
Oh, get out of here, right?
duel you? Preposterous. Oh, very well.
I will oversee the contest. He who draws first blood wins.
I could use a bit of practice.
A hit! The challenger wins!
I will not yield.
Cease! The fight is over!
Rubbish! To the death!
For the real patriots!
Il peut se passer quelque chose de...
Attaque encore!
Du calme. Oh.
Enchantez de votre visite,
Bastille.
I accept your challenge, upstart.
A duel it is. I shall be your second, Alphonse.
I'll adjudicate.
I was first in my class at the School of Gentlemen Cadets.
Indeed he was, and well deserved.
Bastards! Take that! I shall never yield!
Stop, this is highly irregular.
You can't defeat Alphonse!
Gaspillage. Surprised? As a final test, you must match yourself against the best.
I'll adjudicate.
I am one of Europe's greatest swordsmen. Or swordswomen, for that matter. Bravo! You have bested the best. You need bend your knee to no one, man or woman.
What do you hope to find here?
This is where the apothecary says he delivered the poison. I'm hoping I can pick up a trail and follow it back to the source.
Pick up a trail. Are you a bloodhound now?
Something like that. The trail ends here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No. Wait here.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not letting you go in there alone.
Elise. I have to do this myself. Please.
I understand. You'd better come back to me.
Took you long enough, piss pot.
Balek.
Should have known it'd be you that'd find me. Only question is, what happens now?
You poisoned Mirabeau!
He poisoned us! Peace with the Templars is a fairy tale.
And you're the only one who can save the Brotherhood?
You think it's the first time this has happened? The first time that the Assassins have been forced to purge their leadership? The first time that the Order has built itself back up from nothing to power? No. Masyaf, Monteriggioni, the American colonies. It's all happened before. And we have risen anew, stronger than ever. But now, we've lost our purpose, Arno. We mired ourselves in politics and revolutions, but we're not a nation. We're an army. And in an army, making peace with the enemy is called treason. No, I'm not the only one that can save the Brotherhood. We can. Together.
Balek. You know I can't do that.
That's a pity.
Balek, please, come back to the council with me. We can resolve this like reasonable men.
Reasonable men don't treat us Templars, boy! You disappoint me, pisspot. You're a stubborn little fuck, aren't you?
Ask anyone.
should have plucked you out of the Bastille. Traitor! I had hopes for you. I thought you could think for yourself.
I can, Belek. I just don't think like you.
Open your eyes, boy! I've seen Templars put entire villages to the sword just for the chance. Killing one assassin. Tell me, in your vast experience, what have you seen?
I've seen the Grand Master of the Templar Order take in a frightened orphan and raise him as his own son. I'm fine. Stay there.
I should have left you to rot in the Bastille! Tell me, did you ever really believe in the Creed? Or were you a Templar-loving traitor from the start?
It doesn't have to be this way, Belek.
You're the one who's making it so! If you just see sense, we could take the Brotherhood to a height we've not seen in 200 years!
Yes, killing everyone who disagrees with you is a brilliant way to start your rise from the ashes.
Look out!
So, now we see the heart of it. It's not Mirabeau that's poisoned your mind, it's her. She's the last piece of this god-fucked lunacy.
Belek.
You'll thank me for this. One day. Time to end this!
Watch out!
You had your chance.
Oh no!
Should've listened to me, Should've listened to me, boy. Time to end this. You had your chance, pisspot.
Behind you!
Should've listened to me.
Thank you, my friend.
Gotta get you back to that boy of yours in one piece. Don't we, pisspot? Drop this. Well... I'll be damned. So you're really going through with this?
Your protege vouches for her. Don't you trust him?
With my life. It's the girl I don't trust. Nothing I can say to convince you.
I'm afraid not.
Thought not. Chin.
Chin.
Repose en paix.
Repose en paix.
Bloody hell, fuck. Sorry to interrupt, you know, what was quite a poignant moment, but we've got more trouble. Bishop, are you there?
I hear it. You know what to do.
Opening a bridge now.
You know, Deacon, I think Abstergo are still riled up about your job last month.
Oh, you don't say. Okay, the bridge is open. Go.
You can't snoop around Abstergo's secret data without ruffling a few feathers, right?
Well, we didn't just snoop, did we? We stole their data, destroyed their precursor samples, and what else? Oh yeah, we melted a few of their servers.
That'll do it. See you on the other side. Here we go again, back inside a mess of broken code. This time, the portal is above you, a few hundred meters. Okay, as before, you can't linger. Unfinished memories are way too dangerous. You need to find a way out. I'll guide you as best I can. Your way out. Hurry! but the portal is highly unstable. Damn it, it's gone. Keep going, we can reopen it. That should do it. You'll have to jump.
Voila! We're back.
Thanks, Deacon. Let's try to keep these transfers to a minimum, okay?
Hey, come off it. That's entirely up to your initiate, my friend. I'm not the one leaving so many digital footprints around Paris you might confuse them for tiny doggy pats.
Noted. We'll call you if we need you.
Un homme comme on en voit peu.
I much prefer books in libraries to on bonfires, don't you? The Queen's dressmaker, Rose Bertin, agreed to make new costumes for the theatre. But it seems her royal past wasn't enough to spare her the attentions of radicals. Les Actes des Apôtres vandalized her shop, and now Rose is nowhere to be found. Go to the Marais and see what you can find out. I'm worried about her. Colette's already asking for a new assignment. She's indomitable, that one.
Notre mère.
It's your building. You know who the troublemakers are. Oh, get out! Oh, well, that's it then. I'm through being Garde, à l'aide! Il y a un meurtrier ici! Dieu mouche les amis.
That's it. Gas for the revolution. Oh! Your heart out!
Madame Bertin, I presume.
Oh, you must be Charlotte's friend. I came here to recover my work from these scoundrels, but, well...
Say no more. Get yourself to safety. I'll deal with this.
Merci.
Oh, bien. J'espère.
De quoi peut-il s'agir?
Il n'y a personne.
Un divertissement intéressant.
Hey, you! Stay there a moment! I'll sacrifice you, mate!
Now then, how the hell do I get all this back to the theater?
Non, bon, pas encore.
Il y a de l'animation là-bas. Arno, hello.
You summoned?
Monsieur Dorian, we have a task for you.
More fetch and carry work, I imagine.
2 master assassins are dead, one by your own hand in defense of a Templar. Count yourself lucky this is the extent of your punishment.
And Germain?
It's none of your concern. Last night, the Paris Commune declared itself an open insurrection against the king. As we speak, 20,000 armed revolutionaries are laying siege to the Tuileries. Even the National Guard are on the brink. Some of them have thrown in with the revolutionaries. France is splitting at the seams.
And this doesn't please us. The people are fighting for what is owed them. Liberté, égalité.
If we danced about on a simple scale in need of balancing, you'd be right. But the truth is more complicated. In putting Mirabeau's affairs in order, we've come across certain correspondences of a royal nature.
Mirabeau's in contact with the king.
And he was rather less discreet than he should have been. If the king's copies of these letters were made public, the Templars would be in a position to expose and purge our agents across France.
And I'm to slip in and find them first.
And quickly. The Swiss Guard are badly outnumbered. It's likely they'll be overwhelmed before nightfall.
Won't be the first palace I've broken into.
Ready? Aim! Fire! Ah! Good work. Back to your posts.
Honestly, the quality of rhetoric amongst bloodthirsty rioters these days.
Don't deserve anything but a flame! I will kill you! I will make you!
Honestly, the quality of rhetoric amongst bloodthirsty rioters these days.
under it! Die! Yes, you! After him! You missed the last wagon to us, you traitor!
Honestly, the quality of rhetoric amongst bloodthirsty rioters these days.
You won't shake me! There you are! All you traitors will end up on going nothing out here! You can't escape, maggot! You're a... There you are! Too bloody slow! I see you!
Must have buggered off.
Bleeding careful! Corpse! You can't escape! You're moving pretty fast, Runt! And you're all like running away, are you? That'll be good. Shit! Yeah, brother.
you coward! Oh, you love a good hunt. What's your thing? Back! Back! Stay away!
You certainly don't look like a blood-crazed revolutionary. The hood is a bit sinister, though, if you don't mind my saying.
Serving as rear guard, are you? Convenient how that puts several locked doors between you and the fighting.
Oh, I'm not here at all. Not officially, anyway. But how often does one find the opportunity to poke about in a king's private study?
Looking for anything in particular?
State secrets, private correspondences, personal treasures, that sort of thing.
I do hope we're not eyeing the same prize.
Name it.
Certain letters written to the king, ripe for misunderstanding, should the wrong men find them.
I see. Well, then perhaps we can help each other. I believe the king has built a hidden vault somewhere in here. If only we could find it.
You were saying?
Very nicely done, my friend. Incredible.
Find your prize?
A cornucopia, yes. And you?
Believe so. Yes. This is it. That should take care of that.
May I suggest we leave? Quickly.
What is that?
Our way out. Cover me, would you?
Well done! You are a demon with a blade! Demon with a blade. Going sorry. Well done. Today's menu, trader du jour. Just a bit longer.
Let's go.
Search everything! I want those documents!
Him! Damn!
Yes, Captain Rui has that effect on people.
Friend of yours?
Persistent thorn I haven't quite managed to pluck out.
He has information I need. I need to get back up there.
In this mess, you'll never find him again. Come with me, I have a better idea. You handled yourself well back there. I don't suppose you've ever considered military service?
I'm not much for following orders.
Ah, the bane of generals and statesmen everywhere. An individualist. I know the feeling. Men like us have a great advantage over most in the army. You see, we can think for ourselves. If you joined up today, you'd be a marshal in 10 years, guaranteed.
A generous offer, but no.
Where the heart leads, a man must follow. Look me up if you ever change your mind. Bonaparte is my name. Napoleon Bonaparte. Second Lieutenant of Artillery. For now.
Arno Dorian.
A pleasure. And as a personal favor, if anyone asks, I was never here. Watch the whole thing from a furniture shop across the carousel.
A face in the crowd, of course. What now?
Just a moment. You may want to take cover.
Everything all right, sir?
Fine, Corporal. Superb shot. Regular drills are critical to a regiment's success.
We should be going, sir.
We part ways here.
What about Rui?
Give me a few days. I'll see what I can learn of his current posting. Perhaps I can arrange an introduction. Be well?
under... You're no patch, man.
Getting into politics.
We'll discuss this in the street.
Now, don't be like that.
Madame, our friends, les actes des apôtres, are up to their tricks again. Thanks to Colette, we know they acquired the Sancy diamond in a raid on the royal treasury. We suspect that their leader, a man known as Renard, plans to sell it to finance a major attack. We can't let that happen. One of our agents is in place to make the buy using counterfeit livres. Go to Bièvre and make sure it all goes smoothly.
We must heed the words of Monsieur Miranda. Brunswick has already snapped.
perdu la raison.
The prince is still alive!
I can't believe it.
My God, the prince!
He's still alive.
The prince? In Paris?
I can't believe he's still alive. Oh!
Bien, je ne sais pas trop quoi en penser.
C'est sûr.
Aurait-il perdu l'esprit?
What happened? Renard smelled a rat. His men took off with the diamond. You'll have to get it back. We have a man waiting to smuggle it out of the country, but only if you can get it to him within the hour. Hurry.
Eh bien, je compatis, mais charité bien ordonnée commence par soi.
Entrez.
When you need one.
Un amant surpris par le mari.
I heard you turned loyalist. Oh, now.
You have it? Right here. Nice work. Don't worry, the stone will be safely in Russia before the month is out.
Merci, mon ami. you.